Welcome back. The Fort St. John Huskies were on the road for a pair of games this weekend. On Friday, the Huskies were in Sexsmith to face the Vipers. This one was tied after 2 periods. However, Fort St. John would go on to win by a score of 6-3. The next night, the Huskies traveled to Peace River and win, and they would lead the division. But it was the Navigators skating away with a 3-1 victory. Fort St. John doesn't play until Saturday. They are in La Crête to take on the league leader, and the Dawson Creek Kodiaks' slow start to their NWJHL season continues. The Kodiaks hosting La Crête on Friday, and they would get blown out by the Lumber Barons. Final score 10-2. Dawson Creek is in last place in the standings, and their schedule doesn't get any easier. They host the North Peace Navigators on Friday night. What a great time to be a Blue Jays fan. Toronto is securing their first American League East title in a decade, thanks in large part to some stand-up hitting by Alejandro Kirk.
2-2 again. And a drive to deep left field. Gone!
Picked the perfect time to hit the first Grand Slam of his career. The Jays held off the Tampa Bay Rays, eventually drowning the Rays 13-4 to clinch the AL East title. Toronto now gets a first-round bye in the playoffs. They will take on the winner of the Yankees-Red Sox series. Puerto Rican music superstar Bad Bunny is set to perform on the biggest stage in the world. He's headlining the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show. The 3-time Grammy winner has topped Spotify's most streamed artist list in 3 of the past 5 years. The announcement follows a recent interview where the artist said he was avoiding the US on his current world tour because of concerns that ICE agents might raid concert venues. And finally tonight, from fixing and racing bikes to playing drums for a famous band, Mitch Gandu has lived quite a life. And while the Vancouver Island man describes himself as shy, he's also not afraid to embrace the spotlight while riding a high wheeler. Adam explains in tonight's Sawaski sign-off.
And I give it a little push.
Although he makes it look so easy now,
And that's it.
there was once a time
I was a very shy kid. I was a weak, sick kid growing up.
when Mitch Gendo would have found this daunting.
I didn't have a lot of confidence in my ability.
How he got the gumption to eventually get up and do this begins when Mitch was 12.
We had enough, but not extra. And I needed to be able to come up with my own money.
So Mitch got his first job at a bike store, which gave the once weak kid the strength and confidence to become a competitive BMX racer in his teens.
When it came to doing things that were scary, I just decided to take the leap of faith and try anyway and see what happens.
So when Mitch developed a passion for music, he decided to study it in university.
And that turned into a little bit of a serious professional career.
Look at this photograph.
That turned into being hired to drum for Nickelback during the late 90s, forcing the shy kid to face his fear.
I don't think anybody that's seen me perform would ever believe that I'm shy, because I put on quite a performance.
While he and the band split amicably and remain friends, Mitch is still making music regularly when he's not riding a penny farthing occasionally.
Being a performer, whether it's on the bike or playing music or whatever it is, it's all about putting a smile on other people's face for me. And if I do that, then I leave with a smile on mine too.
A smile he wouldn't have inspired if young Mitch hadn't developed the courage to challenge himself.
Don't be afraid to stand out for being different. Embrace that and go with it. The penny farthing is that. Playing drums in a rock band is that.
Don't be afraid to take the first step towards a goal, Mitch says, and do the work to achieve it.
Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself a little bit more. You're going to accomplish some great things.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Duncan.
Michael, that's all for sports.
All right, before we go, yeah, indeed, what a great time to be a Blue Jays fan.
Oh yes, I'm looking forward for the playoffs.
We should mention that the other team in the American League that has a first-round bye, my Seattle Mariners.
Yep.
First time they've won a division pennant in almost a quarter of a century, so we should have a bet.
What a time to be alive.
What a time
for
to be
Seattle
alive.
Mariners fan as well.
Well, that is it for our special Monday evening cast of the CJDC-TV News. We are off tomorrow for Truth and Reconciliation Day, and we'll be back on Wednesday at our normal time, 6 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.